All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern fan channel. Passing Gibbs says about an hour till he gets back to San Antonio. So drag on the show for a bit. All right, my man. I guess you're driving, so I'm going to be here to entertain with pure sadness, man. Yo, I just came from our funeral. I know I'm not wearing black. Yeah, the title hopes are over. Frickin' A, man. Augsburg just bend it over and let Borussia Dortmund put their black and yellow inside them, bro. They didn't even try. These mother suckers got a yellow card 5 seconds into the game. 38-minute, Felix Uduk, whatever his name is, gets a yellow. Sebastian Haller scores a brace, and Julian Brandt tops it off. What is our life, man? What is this? What is this? Niklas Zula's gonna win a freaking trophy. Oh, he's gonna win a Bundesliga. Oh my gosh, man. Look, honestly, we don't deserve to be Bundesliga champions. Congratulations to Dortmund in advance. If they win their last game against Mainz, oh gosh, at home, and Mainz are losing. Mainz are on a 4-game losing streak, bro. I ain't trusting Mainz to do anything, so I think the title race is over. I mean, look, never underestimate Dortmund's ability to F things up, but geez, look, it was all those draws, man. You guys remember when we were drawing like 3 games in a row, 4 games in a row? Even under Tuchel, we had some draws. It was those draws, man. Those draws. That's why we're here in this situation. Look, I think the Bundesliga has gotten harder, but the team I really despise is probably Leipzig. They're the ones that got us in this mess. They're the ones that destroyed our freaking happiness and joy. And now there's one match day left in the Bundesliga. It's the 21st of May. We already know the Champions League finalist. We ain't in the Champions League final. We're not in the DFB Pokal final. You're telling me Leipzig are going to win a trophy and we're not? Bro, Frankfurt could win a freaking trophy and we don't. We basically, for the first time in 10 years, bro, this is very weird. I have yet, as in all my existence as a Bayern fan, to experience second place. Because I only actually learned what Bayern was from 2014. Bro, I only knew what the Champions League was since 2014 after the World Cup. Bro, I have never experienced a Bundesliga loss. This is going to be my first time. You know what? We deserve to lose. We deserve to lose because we were incapable. And that's the truth. We were incapable of winning, and we don't deserve it. Dortmund, congratulations. To be fair, if Dortmund get a draw against Mainz, come on, baby. We just win our game against whoever the hell we play. Cologne? Hey, yo, we could do something, but Cologne have better form than Mainz. Cologne's on a 3-game unbeaten streak. Dang it, man. Every team just picks up form when they're playing us. How did Leipzig beat us at home? Oh, man. A must-win game, and we go and lose. You know, when it was 1-1, it was like, okay, you're just a point away. But really, a draw is still bad because Dortmund just need a win-win, and then that's it. Gee, but bro, Augsburg. Nah, next season, we're cooking you. Ain't no Bavarian friends over here. All right? That's our new derby now. That's our new Der Klassiker. Bayern versus Augsburg. We got to punish them for allowing Dortmund to do this to us. And bro, isn't it Augsburg that cooked us earlier this season in the Pokal? Was that last year? Bro, we're in 2023, right? Oh, it's Freiburg. No, last season. Bro, I swear Augsburg cooked us in the Pokal. Nah, I don't remember explicitly what happened. I remember losing a game to Augsburg that was important. Nah. It was September last year. They beat us 1-0. Oh my gosh, I remember that game. Bro, Augsburg, man, y'all are going to pay for this. You're going to pay for your crimes. All right? You're going to pay. I'm actually glad we lost. This board needs to learn. Yeah, look, I think losing in life probably propels you towards greatness. Great teams know how to lose and come back. Our history shows that when we lose in moments like this and no one believes we can rebuild and make a team that's capable of taking over Europe, we do it. We do it. That's where champions are made. Real Madrid had a bad year. I remember when they were losing to everybody, and then they came back. Zidane left. They brought in Ancelotti, and their fortunes completely changed. You can change quickly, all right? We need to go into the summer with humility and also hunger. No pride. Oh, we're Bayern. We're this, we're that, and the other. No. We need to sign the next Julian Alvarez. See, that's the thing with Man City. Bro, these guys got Haaland and Alvarez. We should have signed Julian Alvarez. We were linked to him, but I feel like we didn't go in for him all the way. It was like one of those, we want you, but we're not willing to show you that we want you. And, even now, bro, if Julian Alvarez is free, like my boy, that's the kind of striker we need. He's 5'7", but that man scores goals when he needs to, when his team depends on him. We need a striker. And I don't want Kolo Muani. I don't. I want a quality finisher, someone that doesn't need acres of space to operate. I need someone that in tight spaces can bring the ball down, bring his teammates into play, and is at the elite level. We need elite players in this team. That's the only way we get out of this. Because a lot of teams are look at Newcastle. Newcastle, I would argue, have a midfield comparable to ours. Bruno Guimaraes, in my opinion, on his day is a world-class midfielder. That guy's going to be playing in the Champions League. The level and the quality of teams is increasing. The investment these Qataris and these sheiks are putting into the game is immense. Bro, we're going to fall behind if we can't exercise at least some financial power. Madrid are doing it very smart. They spend a lot of money in hopes that the players they buy become very, very good and stay there for a very long time. And then when they need to, at 28, they sell them, like Ronaldo at 30-something, sell them to Juventus for 70, 80 million. You make a bunch of money and you go back to the drawing board. Buy Vinicius, buy Rodrigo. That's what we have to do. We got Gnabry, sell him. He's not good enough, sell him. He's also taking up wages. We got Mane in our team. Not good enough, sell him. These are mistakes. When you make a mistake, it's not super important that you keep reminding yourself that you made the mistake. It's more important what you do after. Do you go and correct your mistake? We made a mistake signing Mane. Don't think, another season here, he'll be all right. No, that's 25 million down the drain again because we know he'll never be good. Sell him. Get someone else. Get Kvaratskhelia. Bro, we had an opportunity to sign Maradona, bro. We could have had Maradona. Bro, that guy. These are the kind of players we should have our eyes on. Highly technical players with a great work rate and something to prove. Players with drive and ambition. Matisse Tell is probably the only player in our team that seems to want something else other than just bench time. I feel like Gnabry's fine, just kind of playing here and there and not really giving us great performances because he's making us money. What kind of mentality is that? Matisse Tell's sitting there talking about how he wants to get to the top of the game. We need a player with an Mbappe mentality. Just, I want to be the best player in the world. Musiala, boy, I need you to hone all your skills next season. But you can't blame Musiala, can you? Because this club has stagnated in player recruitment for a few years now, since 2020. And everyone goes at Hansi Flick and says, Hansi didn't defend well. His team did this, that, and the other. My bro, the reason Hansi Flick Well, first of all, the only reason we won the Champions League in 2020 was because we had Hansi Flick. If we had any other manager, we are still a transition team. We were a transition team. Flick took a team that almost lost the title in 2018-19 in that season, lost in the round of 16 to Liverpool, and he took that team to win it all, win everything. Everyone always goes at Flick for a second season, when in reality, we never backed him. Now, everyone goes, well, Flick wanted Timo Werner and Kai Havertz, all these bums. And you're right. Flick and his player profile was bad. And that's where you need a director of football who is consistent despite the manager, or irregardless of who the manager is. So we got to respect what Flick did, because it's very hard to take a club that's transitioning and make them contenders for every trophy and winners of every trophy. Now, you can put an asterisk there and say, oh, COVID. But before COVID, we went to Chelsea and cooked them in their own stadium. We cooked Dortmund, and this was a strong Dortmund side. We were on the verge of doing something great with Flick if we, one, didn't have COVID, and two, if we backed him in his second season. And then, come to think of it, Flick in his second season lost to PSG. And everyone goes, that's the worst thing I've ever seen. But, bro, no one remembers it was 3-3 on aggregate. With the rules change that came in the season subsequent to that, we would have gone to penalties with PSG and potentially won. We beat PSG in their own stadium with a team that you looked on paper, you'd be like, what the hell is this? No Lewandowski, no midfield stability, and Flick still went on to do it. We need difference at this club. We need players at the upper echelon of their game. I think that's what we need. Look how City just went to Dortmund and signed one of the most informed strikers on the planet. That's what we have to do. No Kolomuenis, no projects. I'm sorry. I am tired of projects. This ain't PowerPoint. This ain't Photoshop. No more projects. No more PSD files. I need rendered PNGs, transparent backgrounds, fully rendered images. No editing. I need the full video, bro. I need the movie immediately, bro. Release the cut. Someone says we're finished. What do you think of Ronaldo? See, this is the nonsense I'm talking about. Why are we talking about Ronaldo? You think Ronaldo solves a single problem in this team? This freaking almost grandfather. Bro, his son is ready to start having kids. Ronaldo could literally be a grandfather in the next 2 years because his son could, do something. I don't know. I'm just saying. What does he solve? Nothing. Nothing. Ronaldo would not improve us one bit. He would score goals, but each goal would cost us $5 million or something, which is almost the same as Gnabry and Sané and all these guys. At least he's better than Mueni. No, he's not. Ronaldo right now is not a better striker than Kolomueni. Why am I saying it's over? Well, Dortmund play Mainz in their stadium. Dortmund need a win, and so it's in their hands. It's not in our hands. We're second place. We got to play a Cologne that is pretty strong. And also Mainz, Dortmund play, are terrible right now. So that's why I say it's over. Not just to bring everyone down, but because I genuinely don't see how we win this title now. I don't see it. But you know what? I'm not depressed. This is what it feels like to lose. Okay. But better believe next season is where we have to get to that level. Brazo needs to go. Everyone's complaining about Oliver Kahn, but bro, Kahn's been here 2 years, right? Explain his major mistakes. Oliver Kahn is the club CEO. He's in charge of basically running the club as a business. Brazo is in charge of running the club as a team, building and assembling players in positions, communicating with the manager, recruiting the manager, It's Brazo's job to recruit players and managers. I will say this, Kahn was super wrong to agree to fire Nagelsmann, and so was Herbert Hainer. They were all wrong. The problem is, can we at least define a hierarchy of who needs to go first? The top of my list is Brazo. Everyone, for some reason, got deceived by Brazo's transfers. And now, he signed Mane, De Ligt. Everyone was like, we're going to win everything. But no one actually added context to those signings. De Ligt is a no-brainer. Oh, young, exciting center back that played for Ajax, went to Juve, and needs a new home. Okay, 75 million, right? That's not crazy recruitment. That's just you signing a player you think and everyone else thinks is good. That's not great recruitment. That's just doing your job. And then he signed Mane to replace Lewandowski. He didn't think we needed a striker. He thought we could just have Gnabry as a striker. Now, you and I are allowed to be deluded to think, oh, let's get rid of our striker and then not sign one with the 50 million and instead get this finished Sadio Mane. Now, at the time, not everyone knew Sadio Mane was finished. So when I was saying it on stream, like, I don't know about Mane, everyone was like, what do you mean? He can give her something. Okay. I remember tweeting, we're overgassing this Mane thing. And look how that turned out. I was right. I told you so as always. I'm the genius in this place. But what did I say? No, what did I not say? We were overgassing Mane as a transfer, but we didn't have a striker. We never bought a DM. All of us on this channel had been complaining about a Thiago replacement. We need a Thiago replacement. Okay, Gravenberch. Well, that's not a Thiago replacement. That's more of a extra midfielder we're bringing in. Potentially a Goretzka replacement. Mazraoui was probably the best signing we made. And Barcelona were linked to him. It's a no-brainer. Ajax, free contract, sign him. You might as well. Then they don't play him, even though he's our best right back. See, what this club should do is sell Pavard, keep Cancelo, because that's the level of player we need, and then sign some saucy bowlers. Sign that Luiz guy from, is it Porto or Benfica? I don't know which is. I think it's Benfica. That Florentino Luiz or Perez, sign him. I don't know if it's Luiz or Perez. Sign that guy as our DM. I don't know. Sign Moses Caicedo. Get us a DM. Someone that can break up play and protect the back line. Now you give Kimmich freedom and potentially allow us to play a 4-3-3 because a 4-3-3 is the most efficient formation in cup games. Have you realized when you have three midfielders and most of your opponents have a double pivot, you can overwhelm them? Pep loves that so much, he literally has a 2-3 in midfield. My man has John Stones and Rodri, both deep as DMs, and then De Bruyne, and then Gundogan. Actually, four. It's a 2-2. My man got four midfielders. Pep realizes how you need midfielders, bro. Especially when every team understands how to press now. Every single team and their mama is gegenpressing. You got Burnley. Burnley are known for hoofball, Stoke ball. And even they're pressing now. Everyone knows how to press. So what do you need? You need very cute midfielders like Gundogan who can make cute passes around the corner. You need De Bruyne. You need Rodri. You just have a midfield of everyone that can, press as well if they need to, but most importantly, keep the ball. We are incapable of keeping the ball because we have a double pivot where Kimmich comes deep. And then after Kimmich, there's no one next to him that can also take the ball as a natural midfielder. The only other player we have that could probably take the ball midfield and go through pressure is Gravenberch. And that man don't play. And when he does play, he's always playing this forward position. I don't know. The managers just don't trust him. Even though I saw Gravenberch making crazy good recoveries, critical interceptions. And this team, man, this team is crazy. This club is crazy. The amount of incompetence is crazy. And we need to let some of these guys go. We need to let these guys go. Oh, you guys know what's funny? If we don't win the Bundesliga, Barcelona won La Liga. We could technically draw Barcelona in the Champions League groups next year. We all know Xavi's record in Europe. What a strange season for Bayern and their fans. Yeah, I think the season was odd because we started it well, like with the first 2 to 3 games. Nagelsmann changed the formation, and then we drew 3 times or something like that. And then we came back after an international break, did really well, started winning with a different formation, and then things were clicking in the Champions League when we beat Barcelona after coming from a 2-draw streak or 3-draw streak in the Bundesliga. And then we beat Barca, beat Inter, beat all these guys, beat Victoria Pilsen, looked really good, and then came back. Bro, I'm telling you, the Bundesliga teams are losing out because of this winter break, this split between the first half of the season and the second half of the season. I mean, a 1-week break makes sense, but I'm starting to notice Bundesliga teams, bro, they come back and they need time to get into form. And then February comes, that's when the round of 16s kick off, and some of them aren't even in form. Leipzig were able to beat Madrid in their group stage, but then it came to the Bundesliga and they were struggling to get things kicking again. And then more importantly, when they played Man City in the round of 16s, bro, they got blown away because the quality and the players weren't ready, man. I'm telling you, we are losing and falling behind because we think, oh, we don't really need to we don't really need, or we need a break. The players need a rest. Bro, that rest is killing our form. We could be playing well, and then the players come back after 3 weeks sometimes. Sometimes it's really long, not just 2 weeks. Sometimes it's like a whole month. The players come out, their break starts December 20th, ends January 17th. That's a whole month. The players come back, bro, and now they got to get back into the rhythm of training and then games, and they're always rusty around January. And that cost us going into February and March because we need more time to get into form. Whereas Man City and all these other leagues already started and they're feeling good. They're feeling informed. Their players are pressing. Everything works, man. We got to change. We got to remove this season break. This season is a reality check. Eunice says Declan Rice is so good. Declan Rice is a good DM, honestly. I know, but the thing is, I feel like 100 million for him is just not it. We can find a midfielder, trust me, we can find a midfielder with all the attributes that Declan Rice has, probably more, from South America or somewhere else, and for a significantly lower fee. It's possible. I think Bayern is an excellent business. This club, it's kind of funny because we used to be so well run as a club, very great recruitment. We never really lacked in any position for a prolonged period of time, but we were always like behind when it came to marketing and all these things. But now we sell the most shirts in football, period. No one else comes close, not even Madrid. We sell more shirts than Real Madrid. We make a lot of money. When we play a Champions League game, we make more money than every club. We are the most successful club financially when you look at the books. We have our own stadium, debt-free. No one owns us. We own ourselves, right? The fans, 70% of the club is owned by the fans. We have great sponsors. Qatar Airways pays us, what, $25 million a season to put their logo on our sleeve. Where are you going to find a club with a sleeve sponsor that pays that much money? Yet, we have declined when it comes to football recruitment. My dogs. We used to have a player called Philip Lahm. Now we're happy if Pavard makes one accurate cross every 4 weeks. You know? We used to have Bastian Schweinsteiger. We used to have Toni Kroos in our midfield. We used to have Javi Martinez and Thiago. Javi Martinez breaking up play. We used to get the Champions League finals here. Dog, we weren't in the Champions League final from 2013. You can say 2014 because we were there in 2013, but you get my point. To 2020 when Hansi Flick had us there. That's a 7-year difference. But before we got to the final in 2013, we were there in 2012, 2010. Now, the 2001 to 2010 period, we weren't on top because Barcelona and clubs like Inter Milan and AC Milan were very, very strong. But we then rebuilt ourselves. But now I think it's even easier for us to rebuild because we can attract a different level of players. I mean, back then we could only really get Dutch players, German players. But now that football is globalized, the internet exists. Everyone knows who Bayern is. Players want to come here. It's easier for us. Life is easier. And yet we are behind. We don't have a capable DM. See, it's funny. All these years I was telling people Kimmich isn't a DM. He's not a DM. He's not reliable defensively as a DM. Yes, he's good at reading the game, but doesn't interpret the game as a DM. He doesn't have defensive intelligence close to Casemiro's level. Casemiro's a brick. This man walks and he still intercepts and makes tackles like crazy and breaks up play and gets the last-ditch tackles. That's what I mean when I talk about DMs. Javi Martinez was a slow mother zucker. Javi could walk to you and break up play. That's what you need. Game intelligence, interceptions. That's what we need in DM. Kimmich is more of a proactive midfielder. He is not an enforcer, not a general in midfield. Actually, he is a general, but he's not on the front lines like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, Kimmich is a general, as in you can give him the ball like Toni Kroos, and their job is to switch play, keep the game fluid, right? Kroos did it for Madrid. It worked so well. Why didn't we replicate Madrid's midfield structure? We had the exact same thing in 2012 and 13. We had a controller in Schweinsteiger, and then a brick wall in Javi Martinez, who would break up play, break legs, break ankles, and it was just wonderful. But now I think we need a midfield three. You need Kimmich, who gives you what Kroos does, and then you need someone like Florian Wirtz. That's who I take as like a Modric, Luka Modric. And then you get you a Ugarte, Manuel Ugarte, 52 million, and that's your DM. Freaking South American gangster. I think Ugarte is Argentinian too. Yeah, man, he has that dog in him. And now you got a midfield balance with a good DM who's really capable actually on the ball as well. And then you have Florian Wirtz who can carry that ball, link the midfield to the attack, and then Kimmich who links the defense to the midfield and the midfield to the attack, who does everything. He's your general. And then with that platform, Musiala becomes a better player. Kingsley Coman becomes a better player. And then if you might add Goretzka in a game or two and see what he does. But we're so behind. Madrid have Tchouaméni and Camavinga, two players that can give you world-class performances in that DM position. I'm jealous. Bro, we should have gone for someone like Tchouaméni. Those are the kind of players we need. Instead, we're going for Konrad Laimer, who's a great runner, but he's a very incapable footballer. Some of y'all watched that game and went, wow, Laimer scored. Wow, look at his rating. He's so good. No, I saw a bunch of misplaced passes, and when his passes were accurate, they were always overhit or underhit. So his weighted pass isn't there. He has zero finesse on his passing. He has no ball carrying. His first touch is unreliable. So he can get a really good touch going or a very bad touch and give it to the opponent. He wins the ball back, but he doesn't retain it. It's just, I don't know. Limer is a runner. He's the kind of player you bring on 80th minute Champions League game, and he'll run, press the goalkeeper, and maybe force an error. But we're gonna pay his wages when we could be spending our time and our efforts and our money and our squad space recruiting better. Freaking Leipzig's replacement for Konrad Limer is a better footballer. Do you guys know who Niklas Siewald is? Well, you're about to next season when he's cooking us. Bro, Leipzig's replacement for Limer is a Thiago Alcantara, bruh. An Austrian Thiago. My man's dribbling through pressure like no one's business, flicking the ball over people's heads in midfield. And we're over here getting Limer thinking, wow, great. It's just another Sabitzer. We're getting another Marcel Sabitzer. Just a macho midfielder. Very good engine, but what else? What else are you going to do for me? That's the question. What else are you going to do for me? I'm tired. But we'll see what happens this summer. We made mistakes. Boys, I have so many videos to watch. So, Deji did a Sidemen 20 versus 1. So when this stream ends, we're going to go over to the George GFX channel. That's my personal account. And we're going to do a live stream, man. Let's see if Deji has W Riz or not. Does Deji have W Riz? That's the question. We'll find out, right? So, yeah. Bro, I can't wait. So there's a lot of videos I'm going to be reacting to. I'm going to be having fun. Hit the like button if you haven't. Do a watch along for what? Steve Richards says super Dortmund fans are coming out of the... Where have y'all been all season, man? I have not seen a... Bro, I saw like 10 Dortmund. I was like, where are y'all coming from? They're just quiet, because their club's usually losing and bottling games. But yeah, hello to Steve Richards. Yo, hey, Josh, JJD TV. Where is Josh? Man, I need to reach out to Josh, man. I haven't talked to... He hasn't uploaded in 5 months. JJD TV. Yeah, I'll reach out to Josh. He's probably super hyped. Only the real OGs on this channel know who Josh is. Only the real OGs know when he used to upload Dortmund content. When he used to upload match reactions. And bro, Josh was cooking, bro. He was cooking. And now his team gets to win the Bundesliga, and he's not even super paying attention. Is he on Twitter? Is Josh on Twitter? Oh, shoot. Josh is going to do a BVB watch along next Saturday. Okay. Oh, he uploads on One Soccer Canada. Okay, so he doesn't... Oh, cool. Since Julian Nagelsmann left Bayern, looks like a small team. Interesting. Yeah, well, yeah, but he hasn't uploaded on his channel, so I was wondering. So it looks like Josh is going to do a watch along next week. Do a 20 versus 1 watch along. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. We're watching 20 versus 1. Hey, it's going to be cold. Oh, man. So the stream's going to start in about 25 minutes. We'll drag this on a little bit, read some chat comments for a few minutes. But what are you guys' predictions, man? Do you guys think Dortmund's going to lose and bottle it? Or do you think Bayern do the impossible, miracle happens, and we win somehow? What do you think? What about Ndidi? Ndidi is old news. He's like 28 now. 26. He's still 26. Okay. Wilfred Ndidi is an interesting midfielder, but I think he's incapable of playing in a team that holds the ball as much as we do. But he'll be for free. Oh no, he's not. He won't be free. His contract expires in 2024. I mean, surely he's going to leave Leicester, right? Surely. Indeed, he's going to leave Leicester. Look, maybe a few years ago he would have been a really good signing, but I don't. Yeah, I don't think he's that guy. And also, I feel like he's injury prone. Yeah, knee injuries. Nah. Look, just someone reliable. Who do you guys think we should sign as a DM? Who do you think? Who do you think we should sign? Gonçalo Ramos as a striker is interesting. He added a few more goals to his game. He's 88% probability going to Manchester United. United want him? Okay, that would be a bidding war for sure. But Bayern wouldn't pay more than market value, and he's worth 40 million. The thing with someone like Gonçalo Ramos is if he doesn't succeed, he can't be that bad where he'll never find a different club. I think he'd still end up somewhere else. And that's, which means resale value. If you pay 40 million, you can't lose more than 10 million on them. These are the kind of investments we need to try out every now and then. I'd love for us to go get someone like Gonçalo Ramos, El Pistillero. You know what I'm saying? I'd love for us to go for something different. Going for Kolo Muani is just not it, bro. Kolo Muani is not that guy. I'm being honest. Look, great first season in the Bundesliga, but there's a lot in his game. There are a lot of holes in his game, man. Tight spaces. He's not perfect. He's a very good transition player, but in a team that constantly keeps the ball, he still needs like a lot of coaching and drilling. He has great potential for sure, but too expensive. Too expensive. We can find someone cheaper, man. We can do it. Musiala on left wing. Yeah, I think when we get Edson Alvarez, people are saying we should get Edson Alvarez, and no, we shouldn't because he's not at that level. And Bayern have pulled out of the race for Edson Alvarez. We were linked to him just a couple days ago, and then Florian Plettenberg said he's closer to Dortmund than ever because Bayern pulled out of the race. If you watch how Edson Alvarez plays, he's an interesting DM, 25 years old, very tall, skinny, but powerful. The problem with Edson Alvarez is his technical limitations. That's a big factor. So his passing isn't perfect, or at least reliable. And then, his short passing's all right. But he's not elite. He's Dortmund level. No offense to Dortmund. He's the kind of player that would want to join you. Yeah, that's how I see him. Actually, no, his passing is all right. It's just the long passes aren't there. He's an Ajax player. But yeah, Edson Alvarez is just a very solid DM, but he's not elite, world-class, high-level like Casemiro DM or Tchouaméni level or Rodri level. What we're looking for is a player Rodri's level and Casemiro's level. And if we can't get that, we get a player that we know and think can mold himself into that. I look at Vinicius Sosar. Looks like a Casemiro regen. Some of you might not know who he is. Someone in the chat put his name in here as a DM. I looked at him. I was like, okay, he got something about him. A Brazilian DM. The problem is, why did his club loan him out to Espanyol? And how good is he actually? Highlights don't tell you everything you need to know about a player. But I've seen clips of him pocketing all these big Madrid players and Barca players. I don't know. It's a matter of perspective. It's a matter of perspective. Casemiro is so bad, bro. Chill out. You heard about the news of CR7 and Bayern? No, there is no news. Bayern is so finished. Gee, bro, you're a Madrid fan. You're almost as trophyless as us. Why are City so good at identifying talents? Talent. Alvarez, Rodri, Akanji. Well, that's a very good point. But Alvarez we were linked to, Rodri we were linked to. Akanji was good at Dortmund, but I think Pep just makes every player better. Bro, this man got John Stones looking like Roy Keane in midfield. Like Pep's just a different animal when it comes to player development because Pep requires his players to be absolutely perfect at one thing, at least one. And by that I mean Pep will not tolerate if you can't pass the ball. If you can't keep the ball, he's selling you. He ain't like that's why he sold Sterling because Sterling never really fit City's system. Sané fit their system like really well. The problem with Sané was Pep didn't like his, pressing. He wasn't pressing well enough. It's funny because Sané is one of our better pressers now. So Pep just needed to be more patient or at least manage it better. And he would have gotten the most out of Sané, like with his pressing, starting him every game. So I think a big part of that is having a manager like Pep, who is just a different level of elite. Pep's on his own planet with Ancelotti and Mourinho, these managers that can get something out of nothing, Now, people say, oh, but Pep spent money, but why would he? Why do people have this fantasy? Some of y'all you got this weird kink where Pep needs to coach some bums, take them to a Champions League final for you to believe he's an exceptional coach. Like why? Zidane went to Real Madrid, won 3 Champions Leagues in a row, but I still don't consider Zidane on Pep's level when it comes to like football coachability. I don't know. Like Pep can literally make anyone play good football. So I think a big part of how City's recruitment works is Pep's player profile. Pep understands I want footballers that can play football but also work hard. Players like Bernardo Silva. Look, Bayern need to go for the next Monaco. You guys, notice how Madrid went for Monaco players like James Rodriguez, Mbappe. Or no. I mean, PSG went for Mbappe. But we need to look at like teams that just pop out of nowhere with a young group of players because one of those players is Kylian Mbappe. One of those is Manuel Neuer. You never know. So we have to be very, very attentive to the market. And that's where recruitment comes in. And yes, City's recruitment team is probably better than ours because their negotiation is very good. They negotiated Haaland a lower wage than what other clubs could have offered. I think United would have offered Haaland $50 million a year if they could. But they didn't. Because City just came in, courted the player, explained the project to him. And look, if Haaland said, I'm leaving City tomorrow, they'd let him leave. City have they don't have an attachment to certain players. They just believe in their ability to replace them. And because they have so much money, they can afford to fail 3 times, but get it the 4th time because they spent $200 million on one position. So they can afford to do that. It's not really how exceptional the recruitment is. It's how much money they have to spend over a consistent period of time. Hit the like button if you boys have it. Bayern need to slap Kahn and Brazo. Damn, just slap them. Pep does have zero attachment to players. Yeah, that man, Samuel Eto'o, wouldn't do what Pep said, even though Eto'o was right. I think Pep regrets certain things like that. There are times where, because Eto'o goes on and wins the Champions League with Mourinho, and then, yeah, it looks weird on you because, yeah, man. Yeah, I think Pep just has zero tolerance. See, isn't it crazy that I'm praising Pep as one of the greatest greatest tactician of all time, but I just don't rate him as a manager? Isn't it kind of odd? Nah, man. I think, man, because I'm not just rating his ability to win, I'm rating his impact on players. I think Mourinho's impact on players, that aura. Mourinho has the streets, man. Like every player talks about how Mourinho would do this, or Ancelotti's man management is crazy. Carlo knows how to get players to do what he wants them to do. Jupp Heynckes could simply tell a team, play like this, boom, boom. But they all realize the most important thing is man management. Pep's the opposite. Pep doesn't care about man management. He doesn't attach himself to players emotionally. For him, play or you don't. Play well or you don't. Or I drop you and play someone else. And he creates machines. Pep creates machines. That's why you see players like Haaland, bro, whenever Pep goes to dab him up, there's always this weird tension because they're not friends. Pep's doing that for the cameras. He ain't that close to his players. But what his players realize him to be is a master tactician who will never lead them astray. So they listen to him. You can command your dressing room in different ways and not just – and that Pep realizes that. But the problem is when it comes down to it, you having that robotic connection with your players can't always be beneficial. It can't always be. But it works for Pep because he's such a brilliant manager. And I think Nagelsmann had a problem where he was a bit of a robot in his first season. I think he changed a little bit, started hugging players a little bit more. Yeah, these freaking modern day weird players, these sissies saying, oh, we need hugs to play well. Freaking geeks, bro. Anyways, Chelsea haven't sent a bid for Dusan Vlahovic. Bayern and Man United remain in the race. Bro, can we leave Dusan Vlahovic again? Oh my gosh. Bro, Dusan Vlahovic is so mid. Striker Facundo, Argentinian, 19 years old. Check him out. Does it matter if I check him out or Brazo checks him out? Plays 9/11 football, though. Damn. Brothers, remember what players we had in 2020 when we won the Champions League? It's a big difference. Well, apart from our midfield, I would argue we have bigger names and potentially... Bro, we had Boateng at the back. I mean, that was probably because Flick chose to play him there. But that tells you all you need to know about Hansi Flick. He didn't need great players to win. He just gave players license and then built a system to accommodate everyone. He had Boateng looking like his prime self in some games. And this was a guy that was ready to leave, declining like hell. He took minerals out of Alaba, turned him into a really capable center back for a season or two, and then he declined and left us for free. Yo, Alaba, we can't forgive you for that, bro. We ain't forgiving Alaba for that. Do we need a winger? I think we need to get rid of Gnabry. You know, I know no one's going to ever agree with me here, but at some point, why do we look at Coman and just... Why do we look at Kingsley Coman like he's untouchable, bro? Coman hasn't given us a good performance for a long time. And bro, he's a purple patch player too. He didn't do anything against City. He got pocketed. Dude, I'm telling you, his decision-making is poor. You know, if you can get 70 mil for him, if you go somewhere, bro, I'd take it. Get Varaskelia. Sell Sané, bro. Sell the whole winger force. Sell all of them. Keep Musiala. Sell them all. Sell Mane. Sell Gnabry. Sell Coman. Sell Sané. Bro, y'all are tripping. Like every single one of our wingers sucks. They all suck, bro. Jeez. Coman is quick, and that's it. Yeah, basically. His crossing is terrible. What do I think of Chukwueze? I don't know. I don't watch him. If there's something we don't need, it's wingers. We have a million options on the wing. Yeah, but sell them. Why not? Purple. Ronaldo 2 to Bayern. Here we go. Yo, why do we have so many Ronaldo dick? Oh my gosh, I said that word. Pee-pee suckers in the chat, bro. Like, y'all made me swear, bro. I normally don't swear ever. But nah, some of y'all are on his pee-pee, bro. Chill. Ronaldo, bro, y'all are just on that man's pee-pee like, oh, Ronaldo, I love you. Bro, chill out, chat. Damn. Bro, that's the 50th comment I'm reading about Ronaldo. Bro, do you realize this man's almost 40? Age does make a difference. He's 38. Give it up. He's almost going to be a grandfather, bro. This is grandpa age. As soon as he's 4, bro, he's 7. This man, Musiala is closer in age to Ronaldo's son than he is to Cristiano Ronaldo himself. There's an 18-year difference between Musiala and Ronaldo. And there's an 8-year difference between Musiala and Ronaldo's son. Do you understand that's, bro, come on, let this grandpa retire, please. Al Nasir. Bro, let him retire. Messi, yeah, I could hear it. Like, I'll hear Messi shouts because Messi is always going to be better than Ronaldo. Lewandowski admits he wants Lionel Messi, FC Barcelona return. We all know Levy only cares about his Instagram followers getting boosted when him and Messi play together. He loves the M and L shouts. He wants the Messi Lewandowski shouts. Bro, Levy, bro, we know you're starting to decline. So you want Messi to come in, give him some assist, and then he gets a bunch of Instagram followers. Bro, that's all it's about. But where is Messi going? If I was Messi, bro, I'd just say, all right, I won everything. I completed football. I've won every Champions League I needed to win. I got 4 Champions Leagues. I got 7 or 8, 10 billion Ballon d'Ors, and he's probably going to win it again just because of the World Cup. He played really well in that too. I won the World Cup, bro. Like, if I was Messi, I'd just be like, all right, cool, I'm done. Like, this is not for me no more. I've done everything. I'm gonna go to the MLS, make some money in Miami, nice weather all year round, and chill. Why does Messi need to join Barcelona again? And I feel like Messi's more willing to admit that he's older than Ronaldo is. Ronaldo probably still thinks, if I just get one more ab, I can do it. He's probably still in that frame of mind. Whereas Messi's probably like, all right, I won it all. The World Cup was my last goal anyways. I just wanted to give my family food to eat and water to drink. Anyways. What are my thoughts on Declan Rice? Okay, for the 50th time, Declan Rice is a good player, but for the money, I think there are options out there that are better than him. I don't want that camel in Bayern who put us in a relegation, but yeah, man. Messi joining Ronaldo in Arabia is my guess. Yeah, bro, the Middle Eastern gazillionaires love those storylines. They also love marketing their countries. So Messi and Ronaldo in the same league gives insane marketability. We need Osimhen. I would, at this point, I kind of understand what Osimhen gives us. Messi and Ronaldo to Munich, bro. Steve's a Dortmund fan. he's trying to bankrupt us, bro. Those two sucking up wages? Hell no. Have I seen Gonzalo Ramos leaked video? Someone says reboot. All right, boys, I have a live stream coming up in a few minutes. If you guys care about having fun, talking about baddies, women, Deji did a 20 versus 1. I'm going to do a watch along reaction to that. Farm up some clips for the channel. And everyone's like, yo, why are you using Andrew Tate's name to get views on that channel, George GFX? And I'm like, yo, his name is popping. Why not, bro? There's like 4 videos. Actually, 1, 2, 3. It's only 5. No, 4. It's only 4 videos with Tate's. Okay, and then every other live stream has Tate's name on it. But nah. Today we're watching Deji, risen up baddies, women on Sidemen. We're watching another channel I like, Social Animal, right? And bro, I'm trying to George pill everyone. George pill. See, not red pill, George pill. So when I end the stream, you guys are going to be redirected to that. We're starting over there in 4 minutes, but I already ate, so I'm good. I don't need food. I don't need fuel. I'm a freaking electric car. You know what I'm saying? I should probably change the church clothes. Nah. I could stay with these clothes for a few hours. Nah, who cares? But yeah, we're starting that stream. We're starting that stream in 3 minutes. When this stream ends, you'll be redirected. If you're not interested in watching that, please don't watch. You know, you don't have to. It's just gonna be us having fun with the chat, enjoying Deji Risen on the Sidemen. You know, spitting game, watching, reacting to whatever you guys want to react to. Roasting Logan Paul, roasting KSI. Bro, I don't like KSI no more, man. I've concluded I ain't with him, bro. He's a freaking cocky weirdo. All that money got to his head, bro. I don't like KSI no more. I used to, but I don't. So yeah, we're gonna have fun. What else? What else is there? Oh no, I think we talked about everything. Dortmund, congratulations on your title win. You know, only took you. You know, Dortmund should have won the title with Niko Kovac as their coach because they were 9 points clear in March. Who knows, man? Next week, Dortmund lose and we win the title. And everyone goes, oh, Bayern always win. Freaking geeks. Anyways, thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia, send Mia, and peace. Someone said Bayern will spend big. We'll spend like Liz. Oh, please don't show up to my live stream in 3 minutes asking me freaking football questions. Like, oh, what position do you want us to sign? Bro, we're done with Bayern now. We're done. Bye. Mia said Mia, bro.